Good evening, everybody. My name is John Maitino. I'm coming to you from Connecticut. Welcome to this evening's Footsoak and guided meditation. I've been enjoying these for the past year or so, and I hope you've been as well. So I'm looking forward to this evening. So I hope everybody has their Footsoak bowl ready with a towel and a rinsing bowl to make sure that they have everything available to them. So if you don't have it, please go do it now. I'm going to do a quick introduction, talk a little bit about myself and what brought me to Sahaja Yoga and my experience so far. I received my realization in 1993, so it'll be 30 years this year. And I was only 4 years old when I got my realization, just kidding. So I received my realization in 1993. I had a pretty typical Midwestern childhood, was born and raised in Ohio, attended college in Ohio, really hadn't left the state much, to be honest, other than spring breaks to Florida and so forth. In 1993, I moved, and actually in 1992, I moved to Cincinnati, Ohio for a job. And I ended up living in a neighborhood very close to where Sri Mataji had just spoken, and I had missed her there. And then I moved to, in 1993, I moved to New York City for another job. And please keep in mind, I didn't know who Sri Mataji was at this time. And I didn't know anything about Sahaja Yoga or anything. So I moved to New York and had what I thought was my dream job. And because it checked a lot of boxes that I've been told all my life were very important things, like it had a great title, it was with a prestigious company, the money was good, I had lots of bragging rights and things like that. So those were things that had been instilled in me since childhood as very important things to chase in life. So I moved to New York, and within 4 months, I was a very unhappy person and wondering, there has to be more to my life than just the constant pursuit of material objects. So I started to seek a little bit and tried some different meditations and things. And then one day I was getting off the subway. I was getting off the subway and I'd gotten off, ironically, at the wrong stop, one stop earlier than my regular stop. And I got off and there was a poster. It was an image of Sri Mataji and it said Sahaja Yoga Meditation Public Program. It was the next night, and it was only a few blocks from my home. And so there was a quote on there that, and I honestly can't remember it at this time, but it really spoke to me, and it was about connecting with your spirit and your true self. So I went to the public program the next night, and it was completely packed, probably at least 1,000 people, excuse me, in the theater. And just had a very strong experience that evening. Sri Mataji spoke for a while. There was some music, which was great. And then we had the realization, which you've all had through either the 21 days or on your own or, at a local meeting. And so that experience was very strong for me. And I knew that this was something I wanted to pursue to really improve my life. And it has proven to be a constant source of support. And the people I've met through Sahaja Yoga have been really incredibly sweet and kind. And, I work a lot in New York City. I was just there today, so I'm really looking forward to this Footsoak. And it's just amazing. You really see a difference in yourself, your ability not only to understand more about the world, but we talk a lot about the vibrations and sensitivity we get in our hands. That has been really something that for me has changed so much my life. I've just feel like even if I'm having a really hard day or a down day, I've not only got a whole group of people I can meditate with or talk to, I just have this constant feeling of cool breeze or warm, whatever I'm feeling at the moment in my hands to let me know that there's something else beyond me. So it's actually been a really great experience for me personally. So what I'd like to do is move right into the Footsoak. And so everybody has their bucket. But first thing we're going to do is raise our Kundalini. And as you've all learned, you keep your left hand in front of you, starting at your pelvic plexus. And we're going to take our right hand and we're going to rotate it around And we're going to raise our Kundalini, keeping our attention on our left hand and going all the way to the top of our head, tying one knot, sweeping our hands down, left and right channels, coming up a second time. And the second time, tying 2 knots at the top of our head, again, sweeping down left and right channel. And third time, coming back up, 3 knots, and again, sweep down. So we've got our Kundalini raised, and now we're going to put our bond on, which, as you know, is a protective layer of vibrations. So we're going to start at the left, and that's 1. We're going to do this 7 times, so that's 2. And that's 7. So first thing I'd like to do is, let's just give some vibrations, as we know, bond on, rotating our hand like this over the Footsoak bucket. Try to keep your attention always up here. That's really the most important thing about meditation, is really, where's your attention? So even though we're doing the action over the Footsoak bucket, we still want to keep our attention on our Sahasrara chakra, the top chakra. So rotate, give that some vibrations. And we can go ahead and put our feet in the water. Let's just close our eyes, and we can take a deep breath in through our nose, hold it, and then exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. So that felt really great. Let's take our hands now, and we're going to put them towards the floor, both hands. We're going to sit silently, and just again, attention on your sahasrara, on your top of your head. And we're going to just feel what vibrations we have flowing out of us. We're really putting our hands down towards the earth, which is an element that cleanses our subtle system. Let's just do that. Just breathe easily and really try and keep your attention inside you, not on your thoughts. So we can take our left hand and put it up on our lap, and leave our right hand down on our side, or leave our right hand to our side and our left hand open on our lap. We're going to balance our left channel. It's amazing. Today I was in a city and I went from right, all the action, to left on the train ride home. So you could feel the imbalance. You're overactive and then you just totally crash. So now we're going to clear these channels to balance our system. So keep the right hand down. Attention on the top of your head. Thoughts. Don't let your attention get mired in thoughts. Now we're going to put our right hand back up on our lap. We're going to take our left hand like this, pointing behind us, as we know, and we're going to clear the right channel. So as we know, this channel, when it becomes overheated, can result in scattered attention. It can result in short temper. It can really exhaust you because you're so overly active. You don't take the proper pace to do things and you rush through things, and that can end up throwing you to the left then afterwards. So we're going to keep holding this just for another minute. And put our hand back down in our lap. So let's take next our right hand, and we're going to start at our pelvic plexus at the base of the spinal column, just in front of your body. You're not going to touch it. And you're going to bring this up. We're just going to bring this up. We're going to see what we feel on top of our head to start. Just to see how much Kundalini is up now, how much vibrations are up there. And now I'm just going to just take a moment. So what we'll do is I'm feeling specific chakras, and what I'd like to do is just work on those specific chakras instead of going through and cleansing, working on every chakra. So we're going to start at the base chakra, which is the Muladhara, and that's really the foundation of everything. That's the base of the Kundalini, supports the Kundalini, and that is bestows on us the qualities of innocence, wisdom, and that's childlike innocence that we had as a child. And on a physical level, it controls our reproductive organs and our elimination from our body of waste. So it's a very important chakra. So we want to go clockwise with our hand in front of that chakra with our left hand out. We're just going to go ahead and make circles around that. And we're going to ask the Mother Kundalini, which is a mothering energy, Mother Kundalini, please cleanse my Muladhara chakra. Please awaken the innocence and purity and wisdom of my spirit within me. Mother, please cleanse my Muladhara chakra. Please remove any blocks or negativity that may be detracting my attention or keeping me from the embodiment or activation of these qualities of innocence, wisdom in me. Okay. So the next chakra, so that is on this part of the hand. The next chakra I'm feeling is this left Swadhisthana, which is pretty much typical, and I'm actually feeling right Swadhisthana after a day in New York City, because it's probably the place where it's a complete cross section of humanity. Everything exists in New York City. So you get the good with the bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear that chakra. So that's your second chakra, right at your right at the top of your thigh, right at your waist on your left hand side, left below your belly button, but on the left, right at the juncture of your leg and your torso. We're going to give that bandhans. And we're going to still, while we're doing that, we're going to keep our attention on our sahasrara, on our top chakra. And this is a center of creativity and pure imagination and pure knowledge. It's really the seat of pure knowledge of the spirit. And so we want to make sure that our imagination is cleansed. We have a very pure creative source, that there's nothing blocking it. So we're going to pray. We're going to say an affirmation. Mother Kundalini, please remove any block that might be in my Swadhisthana chakra, anything that inhibits my creativity or my imagination or my pure desire for the knowledge of the spirit. And as we do that, as we make bandhan around the chakra, we're going to take the negativity, we're going to offer it to the Footsoak. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to move to the right side on the right Swadhisthana. And that's at the lower parts, exact area as the left, but on the right hand side. And this has a tendency, this is the seat of our attention, and this has a tendency to get overheated if we're overactive. And that's what I think I'm feeling it today. Mental activity and physical activity can really work on this chakra. So we're going to overwork this chakra. So we're just going to take our left hand and put it on the right chakra and just hold it there for a moment. We're not going to make a bandhan right yet. And then I'm just going to sit quietly and we're going to say, Mother Kundalini, please remove the heat and any heat and blocks or negativities in this chakra that are preventing it from giving me pure attention that has witness power and not prone to either left or right activities, anger, depression, things like that. We can actually, with the left hand, we can make a bandhan on that right chakra. You can go ahead and remove that. Take that off into the Footsoak. If you'd like to take a deep breath and hold it and then exhale, if you feel that helps your attention, you can do that. But again, really trying to keep our attention on top of our sahasrara. Okay. Now I think we're going to continue doing some work, but I'm going to actually have us rinse our feet and get us out of the Footsoak bucket. So you can take your rinsing bowl and rinse your feet and dry them off. Just put the bucket aside. Don't have to remove it yet to the bathroom. Just dry your feet and we can just resume where we were. So I'm feeling a little bit, another chakra. It's on the left. It's the left nabi. And we're going to go ahead and make some bandhans on the left nabi. And that's really the seat of our sustenance and satisfaction. And I notice when I come back I keep referencing New York City because I was there all day, but I do notice when I'm there that there is a heaviness in this chakra because it's a city of ambition. A lot of people are there for ambitious purposes. Nobody's there for the fresh air. I can promise you that. So that will throw this chakra off as well. And it's just important, whether we're in New York, whether we're in Cleveland, whether we're anywhere, that we're just satisfied with where we are, the position we're in, because everything is controlled by the divine, and we're willing to accept it and enjoy our lives, regardless of our circumstances. So let's make a bandhan on that chakra. We can just pray, oh Mother Kundalini, please make me satisfied. Please give me the divine gift of satisfaction. Please don't let my attention be pulled by material objects, material acquisitions, quest for power, money. Please make me satisfied. And we can again stop. We can do that just a couple more times. So let's take our hands and let's again raise our kundalini now, even though we're in the middle of this, just to see if we feel a difference with what's going on up here. You're feeling more vibrations. You might be feeling a little bit of heat from clearing, but definitely for me personally, the vibrations, there's a lot more halfway through. So I'm going to go to the heart chakra, which is the center heart, which is our sense of security. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just doing a chest massage right now, but I'm going to go ahead and use vibrations. So this is where all the antibodies in our body that prevent us from getting ill or help us to heal when we are ill, they're all under this plexus on our chest. And very important chakra for a sense of security, fearlessness. These are very important qualities. And so we're going to go ahead and bond on this chakra. It's a very important chakra. And this is also air is a very important element for this chakra. So we're going to take some deep breaths and hold them and then exhale. We're going to ask Mother Kundalini, please make me fearless. Please make me a secure, fearless person. Please give me the security of my spirit. Let me know that I'm protected at all times. So we're going to go through to the center Vishuddhi, which is the fifth chakra right here at the neck. You can do this with your fingers, and you can put it on your neck right there, and just hold it there. This is our center of communication. This is our center of diplomacy, of sweet speech, of everything we do all day is done through this fifth chakra, the Vishuddhi chakra. How we interact with our spouse, our children, our coworkers, strangers, it's all through here. And this is also, it's a very important chakra because it also enables you to feel vibrations on your hands. So if we're having a problem with the Vishuddhi, that will affect how we're feeling, able to feel vibrations. So let's give a bandhan to the Vishuddhi chakra. We're just going to ask Mother Kundalini, please remove any blocks or negativity in my Vishuddhi chakra that prevents me from communicating sweetly, from having divine diplomacy, from feeling collectively conscious. And collective consciousness refers to our ability to feel vibrations on our hands. So we can do that. And then what I want to do is take my hand like this on my back agya, which is back here. And this is really part of the left channel. It's subconscious mind. And we want to, it's sort of the seed of a lot of things, but in the negative side, it's depression. All things from the subconscious are stored back here. So we just want to put our hand there, push our head back on our hand. Take a deep breath. Just hold that. Keep your attention on your Sahasrara. And this is also where our self-esteem resides. So we need to forgive ourselves. Forgiveness is the governing action of the sixth chakra. So we need to, in the back agya, the back chakra, where our hand is now, it's all about self-forgiveness, self-love. So we have to just proclaim, Mother, I forgive myself. Mother Kundalini, I forgive myself. Anything we may have done wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, it's all just an opportunity to learn. So we have to say, Mother Kundalini, please forgive myself. We can take our hand down. And then on our forehead, we can do the same. And this is just about forgiving others. This is not holding grudges, not allowing, people may do you wrong, but not allowing them to live eternally in your memory and your thoughts daily. This is really to free you and surrender the issue. So we're just going to put our hand here and say, Mother, I forgive everyone in general. And don't think of anyone in particular. It doesn't have to be a specific person. So, Mother, I forgive everybody. Mother, I forgive everybody. Mother, I forgive everybody. We can also ask Mother Kundalini, please make me a forgiving person. And then last but not least, we're just going to put our hand here, push our fingers back, and we're going to rotate our palm against the flesh between, on top of our head, and rotate it against the crown of our head. Just like when we got our realization, you can ask in your heart, Mother Kundalini, please give me my realization. Or you don't have to, you can just rotate it. And then again, lift your hand and see how you feel. I feel more remarkably better vibrationally. So what I'd like to do now is just close our eyes and take a very easy breath. Doesn't have to be a deep, deep breath. Just breathe easily, close our eyes, and we're going to put some music on. We can meditate silently with the music for a few minutes. Okay. So we can, sorry. So we can conclude this meditation session by raising our Kundalini. Again, putting ourselves in Bandhan as we did to begin. So let's again, with our left hand, our right hand rotating around our left, go all the way up. It's 1. 2 notes on the second one. 3 notes on the third one. And then going left to right with our Bandhan. Going 7 times over and back. 6. And this is 7. Okay. So that concludes this evening's Footsoak. Thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. And they're going to have some music. We'll have some music playing if you want to stay on and meditate for a little while longer. But it's been a pleasure meeting you all. Again, my name is John Martino. I live in Connecticut. So if you're ever in the area, look us up. We'd love to have you over. Thank you. Have a good evening.